let me tell you about the role of an educator in sustaining growth of authentic individuals. Providing younger generations with diverse opportunities to search, research, think, rethink, create, acquire, and structure their knowledge as well as gain skills is a contemporary approach in teaching and education. Students are engaged in a variety of learning processes that enable them to develop not only academically, but also personally, in how they think, what they feel, and how and where they find purpose. They learn and grow intellectually, emotionally, physically, socially, and ethically. As educators, teachers, facilitators, we are there to help our students find their best potential and enhance their skills and capacities so that they may contribute to both their own growth and the betterment of mankind. They develop having in mind that they, as individuals, are important and valuable members of our society, not only the local one, but the global one as well. They learn to use and combine their knowledge in order to function as unique and authentic beings, as well as integral members of our world, using language for mutual communication and understanding. My name is Aleksandra Strahinic. I'm an international baccalaureate teacher. And let me reveal a secret. Teacher was thought to be my surname sometime earlier. There is a reason why. I would like to share with you what it means and what it feels like to be a teacher, to be the one who supports the growth, curiosity, and discovery of so many young people. I teach language and literature, and I like asking questions. I apply the principles of thinking skills and inquiry-based learning. So let me ask you some questions. What do you think? What is the most precious thing in life? What is the most valuable? What is it that has the greatest worth for you? Money, gold, precious stones. However, all our deeds aimed at any outcomes are based on this greatest value of all. Time. Listen, the clock is ticking. Listen, the alarm is going off. Listen, there is the reminder for you to do this or to do that. Time passes and we do different activities. Some of them with the feeling of burden, some of them disappointing, some of them being very pleasant and encouraging and enjoyable. Do we spend our time or do we waste it? Do we believe that we have done something important? Do we believe that we are doing what matters? What is the quality of experience that we get through time? And do we value things based on the time that we invest in doing them? Well, so what do you think? How do teenagers perceive time? What are their units of measuring time? And do they ever have time for studying? Well, you see, this is one of the examples of engaging students in class, making them think critically. In their communication, in these activities, they are involved in dealing with different topics and in activities such as brainstorming ideas, making mind maps, timelines, drafts, or different projects such as interdisciplinary projects, cross-grade projects, peer education, and many more. In their communication, they can apply their knowledge, they can convey their messages and ideas, and thus they become aware what they can do, how much they can achieve, and to what extent they aspire to develop. So, teaching is not just the input of facts and data and the assessment of the amount of output. Teaching means allowing young people to think, to be creative, to be curious, to discover, to work on their skills, to develop their attitudes and aptitudes. Time management is a necessary skill, but somehow these days people find themselves trapped in different obligations, forgetting what they really want and need to do. So do not let your obligations plan your time. Let yourselves plan your time so that you have the right balance of work and free time. So time management is not only managing time, it is managing oneself in relation to time. It is prioritizing, changing habits, adapting in order to make the most of time. It is the most valuable, but yet undervalued. In language classes, there is a lot of interaction. It means that teaching implies learning about the new requirements for the time that yet is to come and applying available resources to help students function more efficiently and effectively. So I say we teach our students, but we also learn from them. We learn about their growth in their time, in their here and now, for the future of all of us. In their time, they face different challenges, and we are here to assist them overcome these challenges and face difficulties, to recognize their values, and thus develop into responsible, reliable, honorable, and honest personalities who can successfully set their priorities and manage their time. I learned this proverb from one of my students. Let me quote it. If you have just 2 coins left, use one to buy bread to give you life. Use the other one to buy flowers to give you the purpose of life. We educate our students for different roles in society. We assist them in their headway to the fullest professional and human potential. What matters is that we give them the quality of time, the time that they spend with us in the classroom, learning, and developing into dedicated professionals and fulfilled individuals, and the time that they have after they finish high school, further developing and enjoying life. We provide them with a sense of achievement, with a sense of the purpose of their time and its value. So what matters is the care and support for who they are and to what personality and character they want to develop. Let me mention the story of a very hungry caterpillar and its transformation through time, through hunger for food, food for thought, and diversity of experience. So now I understand why I am always so hungry and why I have grown like this. This is me during my time of exploration and discovery. And this is me standing in front of the wishing well, making a wish.
I wish I could be a butterfly. I'm a butterfly.
Let's observe the following 2 situations. They illustrate different approaches and assessment criteria and success criteria. I call this one grow your own way, or trust me, you can do it and you can do it right. You all know this video. I was surprised when I saw that the mother bear threw snow on her cub. It slid down and it tried over and over again to climb up the steep slope. Life. It succeeded. Nevertheless, it was her way to make it find its its way to grow and overcome difficulties in life. And this situation, I'm sure that you're familiar with the whole atmosphere in either of these positions, as a child, mother, or an observer. So, how does the child feel? Confused? How does the mother feel? Angry? What do they expect from one another? The outcomes of learning. Parents usually reprimand their children, saying the only thing that you have to do in life is studying. Yes, but it can be so difficult. And you know what the mother says here? You must study until you faint. And then, the child asks, and then I will spill a bucket of water on you and you will continue studying. However, education means caring. Proper watering, in other words, education, is essential for the health and well-being of plants, in other words, students, ensuring that they get adequate support for their growth, development, and overall vitality. It provides a sense of vibrancy, liveliness, and the ability to function effectively. So, this is how I see my role. Teachers teach from the book, but we also teach from the heart, and our hearts are vast. We inspire, motivate, support, encourage, and we help shape great individuals. This is a clipping from my personal page that I made some 20 years ago in order to share my values in life. Let me quote it. I love to feel that I've done at least one thing a day to educate myself and my children in making the world a better, safer place to live in. Thank you all.